Hi, guys, and a very warm welcome back to this episode of Howdy's Hull Yeah Hangout. We have a lot to talk about. There was a Twitch takeover, another Twitch takeover last night by what one can only presume is Uncle Howdy, but probably Bo Dallas, and some hints to who else we're getting in that faction. So we'll get back to that right after this. And of course, as you know, these days we do every one of these videos paying a brief tribute to one Jody Gilly from the Insiders community and the Bray Wyatt community. Thank you, Jody, for being such a wonderful person and a fan. All right, so what happened as part of this Twitch takeover last night at about 1 a.m. US time, 1 a.m. UK time. I think it was 8 in the US. Okay, so there was some stuff. There was a taped hand or two taped hands writing letters to each member of the new faction. It looks like each of them was kind of bespoke. There was one around a new family for potentially Nikki Cross, and little hints to each member. So go back, watch the Twitch stream, because there are little hints to each member in the letters that are written by these two taped hands. We have a clip of one of them being written here as well. I love the music. Those two taped hands look like Bo Dallas's gloves, don't they? There's a mirror there as well. You had a family. This could be Rowan, I think. Again, very cultish, cult leader-esque, writing these letters to disciples. You had friends. That could be Joe Gacy and the dyad who, of course, left the Grizzled Young Veterans. You did your best. I think that's Rowan, potentially. Or even Alexa Bliss. They revealed themselves. So liars. Okay, so there is that liar. Uncle Howdy does not like liars. He does not like liars at all. Okay, so that could have been to Nikki Cross around Sanity. Could have been to Joe Gacy around the dyad. Could have been to Eric Rowan. Of course, he was part of the original Wyatt family. But the letters that are running through each, there's a multiple letters that run through this if you go and watch the Twitch stream. And the multiple letters could be for members of the faction. So there's also another video. This is towards the end of the Twitch stream. Obviously, I haven't played all of it. I don't want to get copyright struck. But we've got a little extract of it. Hopefully, we'll be fine with that. And there's a question that I have from this. So let's bring this one up. Again. So that letter says, "I will see you all soon." This is again towards the end of the Twitch stream. That night bird flashing up there as well. Very cool. Really interesting image. Looks like a sort of a boat or a house up top there too, in that orange night bird. This is, of course, the table and the contents that we saw in the previous messages as well. So this all links back. This is all really interesting because it links back to the previous week's of stuff. So let's carry on here. There's that Plato symbol as well. And I believe this is going to be I Can't Wait to Meet You. There was a knock there as well. Did anybody sort of catch that knock? Maybe knock at the door. It'd be interesting there to sort of deconstruct that. There's those knocks again as well. Interesting. Who's at the door, guys? Who's at the door? Don't remember who you are after that atmosphere, kind of creepy atmosphere there, and then leading to that note. Left at that door. We'll drive. Driving to what can only be described. This is.
I do.
So there's the drive there, and this looks to me like it's the Wyatt. This is the old Wyatt compound. This is what it looks like to me. We are seeing the old Wyatt compound.
Do not know if I.
Of course, we have Marty Amano's Nightbird as well playing.
I shall rise or open up these.
So are we entering the new Wyatt compound or the old Wyatt compound? Interesting here. This is, again, the lore of Bray Wyatt is everywhere. The lore of, the Wyatt family is everywhere. This is interesting. So we're going into the door. There is the witch. There is the witch. Is this Sister Abigail? Is this Nikki Cross? Is it Alexa Bliss? Who knows? I love that aesthetic, the candles and the kind of the darkness there. It's kind of brooding, isn't it? I mean, it's definitely my vibe. I'm a massive goth. So the nails there look like they could be Alexa Bliss's. They're too clean and long. Oh, didn't catch it that time. Let me try one more time, and then we'll just carry on. But the nails look like they're cleaner and longer than Nikki Cross's. Not that I've spent too much time looking at Nikki Cross's nails, but this could be Alexa Bliss, man. Let's put that question up there. Then you can answer it after we're done. Let me know what you think. I did it. I stopped it, and then it went. I stopped it, then it went. But anyway, yeah, are those Alexa Bliss's nails? Answer the question. In fact, there's some screenshots from it running around on Twitter. It looks to me like that's Alexa Bliss's hand. If I was to pay lots of attention to Alexa Bliss's hand. That's what it looks like. That looks like Bo Dallas's face. That looks like Bo Dallas's smile. There's the gap in the teeth there. And they've obviously done that on purpose. The mustache as well. That's got to be Bo. But that is not Uncle Howdy. That is not Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy's had the makeup on, you know. So that is Bo Dallas. Let's is that Bo's smile? I think it is. I think that is Bo Dallas's smile. So let's go back over that again one more time. And then see if we missed anything. And then there's a couple of other points to look at as well. But let's go back over this one. The music as well is great. The suspense here is awesome. What's the significance of the mirror? Any thoughts on that, guys? The The knocks at the door there as well. I love that sort of static and atmosphere. It sounds like the prequel to like Closer by Nine Inch Nails or something. Really cool. So this is all stuff we've seen. The remember who you are note, and then of course the drive. Those symbols as well.
I do not know if I shall rise or open up these
So cool. Ah, I did it. Look at the long nails. Long and clean nails. To me, that looks like Alexa Bliss. Who opened the door is the last question Bray asked on TV. And there is Bo Dallas's smile. Maybe Bo opened the door for Bray's legacy to continue. All right. So Bo's smile is in there, potentially Alexa Bliss as well. Do you want to do that letter one more time and see if we missed anything there as well? Because there was, like I said, there was a few letters, but this one I thought was interesting because of the liar context. Let's do this one more time.
Think once more, just
I do love the piano music and the old school tunes. Really good.
like a stone into my mind.
See, this I think is related to Gacy, could be related to Nikki Cross as well. Obviously, Killian Dane was let go as alongside Eric Young and the other guy from Sanity. Really, really good dude as well. Axel Tischer, who we interviewed actually. But yeah, Axel Tischer, his WWE name, the other member of Sanity. He was also in Imperium at the end. But yes, could be Nikki Cross, could be Eric Rowan as well. He was forgotten. Could certainly be Joe Gacy, referencing the dyad. The grizzled young veterans, of course, let go. You did your best could be a reference to Alexa as well for doing her best to keep the Bray stuff alive. I really love this bit because this is like Uncle Howdy again. He called Bray a liar in the beginning. He does not like liars. Who's he going to go after on the WWE roster? Who's the faction going to go after on the WWE roster? Because they're liars. You know, I mean, maybe, you know, like I say, this could all be Dexter Loomis. You know, he draws. This could be Dexter. You know, he could be Howdy's right hand man or Bo's right hand man or left hand man as he's writing with his left. Anyway. Yeah, I thought that was particularly interesting. Also want to shout out Draven, first name John and Iron Wolf on Twitter for those clips too. There is also some coordinates were in here as well in the Twitch stream. The coordinates are here. Now, Abilene could be Abby. Scarborough, Kyle Scarborough. I know this was referenced on C Wrestling's Deconstruction as well. Erwin Dale is, of course, Erwin R. Shyster. But yeah, very interesting. So Erwin R. Shyster, maybe Bray's dad's involved in this. Who knows? Kyle Scarborough, you know, obviously, obviously they've got the artist who did all the Fiend stuff as well involved in this stuff. Now he was in the documentary from Colossum Studios. Jason Baker, he's involved, so they could get Kyle Scarborough, the tattooist, involved. They could get his dad in, Erwin R. Shyster. Abilene could be Abby's window. Sorry, Abby's window, of course, tribute to Jody. Could be Abby the Witch. And then Ramble could be Rambling Rabbit. So again, some interesting coordinates there and references. So deconstruct those if you can. And then once again, this is the most interesting one because that's not Uncle Howdy, that's Bo Dallas. So are we getting like an Uncle Howdy and Bo Dallas, which I think is the best way to go, actually, because then he can be beaten a bit like Bray with the Fiend. You know, I think you have Bo maybe even most of the time, and then you bring out Uncle Howdy for special times, special matches when you really need him. So yeah, very, very interesting stuff to come out of this Twitch stream. Go back and watch it if you want. Obviously, there are other letters to other members of the faction too. So some interesting stuff. Other question, of course, are those Alexa Bliss's nails? That was the other question I wanted to ask you guys. So yeah, we could potentially be seeing Alexa Bliss. Anywho, that is the stuff from the Twitch. There's the little bits that I wanted to pick out from the Twitch stream. Obviously, thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you so much for sticking with me. If I missed anything, and I know there were bits I didn't include, so feel free to have some dialogue, some conversation, some comments. I love it. I love the engagement you guys have been giving Howdy's Whole Year Hangout. We are very lucky to have you. Obviously, there are other channels doing this sort of stuff as well, so we are very grateful and very respectful, of course. Sorry, that's, oh yeah, so both smile. Those Alexa's nails and coordinates were the questions. I just accidentally jumped on them. But anyway, yes, and of course the taping of the handwriting letters to each member of the new faction. There were other letters as well. But yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. I was trying to get to Howdy's Whole Year Hangout. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you engaging and spending time with us. Sam will be covering it's May 24th right now. It was my birthday yesterday, as well as Bray's, of course. Happy birthday to Bray. Yeah, so I'm back today, and I'll probably be doing something tomorrow for post SmackDown if there's a QR code. Of course, we do have King and Queen of the Ring. I believe somebody's doing it live on the channel. I will be watching it and then coming back to you guys probably tomorrow night, because it's only, I think Queen of the Ring's on at like 5 p.m. UK time. So I might be back tomorrow night. I might be back on Sunday, but there'll be some more content for you this week from Howdy's Whole Year Hangout. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the theories and ideas in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Later.